Hi there, traders. My name is Neil, and this is Option Theory, and I want to thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Friday, December 11th, 2020. Your cherry bomb trade is in, your final one of the week. I know, maybe you're a little sad because on the weekends you don't get to trade. I know the feeling. Yeah, but we're going to end off today with this week with a long put vertical in SBUX. SBUX has a liquidity rank of 4 out of 4, so highly liquid. Just as a side note, it's also got a strong positive correlation with the SPY. And that means that today, with all the red I'm seeing on the screen, it looks like having a long put vertical on yesterday would have been good. So the trade that came to us today from Tasty Trade, more on how to get those same emails that we get with these trade ideas in just a moment. But there's a good chance that that trade isn't going to be the one that we want. Maybe it is. You never know, and that's the thing here, right? We present a few ideas, and you get to pick whichever one you like, if you like any of them at all. So, SBUX has an IV rank of 13. That's pretty low. That's why we're in the debit spread territory, right? With that said, what we're going to do is hop into our simulated trading platform here, ThinkOrSwim, and since I've already introduced myself in my trade overview, I think we can go right to it. Cool. All right. So, always trying to practice my craft and get better, whether it's trading or making YouTube videos. All right, so on screen here, you can see the portfolio that we have in our margin account here. I just decided I'd take advantage of the groups that one of our viewers suggested that I explore. Particularly because I get frustrated when I have TLT in my portfolio. It messes up with my beta-weighted deltas. So, this way, I also know which ones I have to monitor more. Yesterday, we put on a strangle in MJ, the ETF that tracks cannabis and that sector, that industry, right? And it was profitable by $5. I also use the IRA account to put on a butterfly, which has lost a few dollars, not a lot. It's actually right where I'd like it to be if it could just stay there for the next, I don't remember how many days the trade's on, 30-something days. I'd be thrilled. Okay, so today's trade, SBUX, right? Head over to this Analyze tab, go to Add Simulated Trade, type in SBUX or SBUX into this ticker symbol area here, and then we're going to open up our options chain for the January 22nd weeklies with 42 days to expiration. And we're going to scroll on down to the At the Money area here, where you see this here. Now, the trade that comes to us from Tom Preston, which I did say, how would you get those, right? Well, because what we do here is we build out trades using cherry bomb trades that come to us from Tasty Trade. Down in the description, you'll find a link to go sign up with Tasty Trade. The link is my bit.ly link, but it's not an affiliate link, okay? I'm not getting any of your info. You go over there and decide which of their email lists, which they have a few, you want to sign up for. The cherry bomb one gives you 5 emails a week on each weekday, business day, right? And then you're going to get 4 of those emails have trade ideas. We put those on here as an opportunity to practice trades and mechanics, right? So cool. With that, now you know how to sign up for those. Always transparent, right? Okay, so the 107 long call and the 105 short call, the problem with that situation, which is what it says in the email, is that both of those are in the money. And so if you follow the Tasty Trade mechanics, well, the debit spread, what you want to be doing is you want to be buying a put that, did I say calls? I've been saying calls. I think we've been doing a lot of call trades recently. Anyway, puts are on the right. Yeah, all right. So anyway, we're looking at the 107 put, buying that one, selling the 105 put. But you can see that it is in the money. With the Tasty Trade approach, you never want to sell options that already have intrinsic value. You want to sell things that are out of the money. So let's take a look at the trade as it was sent to us and then explore the modified, very slightly, alternative. So here we have that 105, 107 long, short 105 put. It's a debit of $1.23 on a $2 wide. We're paying more than we can make on this one. We're risking more than we could make. So therefore, we ideally are getting rewarded for that with probabilities of profit. Notice that the contracts here are 1, Yours may be 10, of course, because you may have not modified your default settings to the number of contracts. With that, let's move over to the risk profile here to understand our probabilities of the trade as it was sent to us. Dial in here your expiration date, which you can find in turquoise, blue, whatever you want to call it, right there. We have a possible profit of $77. That's our max profit, right? Of course, that's $2 minus the $1.23 that we'd pay for the trade. With that, on our price slice is set to break even at expiration. You do that by clicking this menu button over here and going to set slices to break even, choosing the expiration. We're looking at a 55, almost 56% probability of landing on or to the left of this gold price slice. All right, now that's pretty good, right? I don't mind those probabilities. And according to the email that we got from Tom from Tasty Trade, that there's a 60% probability of making half of that. So you could walk away with, 37? No, yeah. Anyway, so somewhere in there, 38.50. Right. So there it is. You're looking at that probability. But with that said, what I always like to do is offer you the opportunity to see what it is now. So I want to switch over here to ThinkOrSwim, and you can see that same trade is built there. And we're looking at a slightly different P50 of, it's saying a 69% with a 55% probability of profit. That's that same trade there, but in Tastyworks, and you might like to see those updated numbers because the market does move a bit, right? Yeah, so here we go. Now you've seen that. Let's take a look at the slightly modified version of this one. So let's go and change this 107 to a 106. I know, big moves, right? And then to this, the short put to the 104. Now we're looking at a situation where we're risking about $1 to make about $1. You have a max 103 profit and a max $97 loss. We'd be paying $97 for this trade. So what's our probabilities? They went from, it jumped on me and went down. That's not shocking because if you look over here, we see the NASDAQ, right, in which the SBUX is, down almost 0.9%. Now, let us adjust our price slice to see if we went, because we were at 56 almost before. It jumped, I told you, it moves, right? So now we're looking at a 55% probability of profit on that one. Now, if you go to Tastyworks and put those numbers in, for whatever reason, it seems that the data here is updated more regularly overnight. You'll see that the probabilities would be off. So I would check this one if you wanted to wait, if you have the ability to wait till open, check the probabilities and see what happens there. And there's a good chance that this gaps down in some way, that we won't get filled. But, you can put the trade in and see what happens, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to put this 106, 104 trade in here just to see how that one goes. We're at the confirm and send phase here, where we're going to review our max profit of 103, max loss at 97. We would be happy to take this off at a $51.50, right? $51 profit. It's okay to take the money and run. I'm going to hit send. That's going to put that over in my monitor tab in my working orders there. And I would leave this trade here in my unallocated defined risk section here. I've got my iron condors, which, why not take a moment here to take a quick look at some of those things here. The other day I did a video where we went over possibly managing the queues. I did not, which looks like it was a good thing. So let's go over here to the risk profile again, positions. This is a bonus. If you've made it this far, by the way, you're awesome. I'll give you your thumbs up at the end if you make it to the end. But right now we're going over a little bonus content. Let's go over to the queues and see here that we thankfully did not roll the puts all the way up to our calls. And we are back in a profit territory, albeit only a 35-ish% probability of staying in here. But it's better than if I had slid it into up to the calls. I think I would probably be just already losing, blown through the put side. So yay. The other iron condor that we have on right now is Believe the Spies. And we are looking like we're about to be testing a little bit on the put side. So this is how many days to expiration on this one? Days to expiration, 35 days on this one. So it would be a slow march, hopefully down to those puts, and rather than a rapid drop. I wouldn't call, I mean, this is a bigger move than normal, I feel like, but, and I don't know why that is. Do you have any insight, my viewers? Is it because of all the new restrictions being put on several states now because of COVID? I don't know, maybe. I don't know, but it's going to help my Russell position. Not going to help my oil, but it's not looking terrible. Oil's definitely been coming up recently. Thank you very much. If you could hurt the steel a little bit, steel, go down. What have you been doing? Have you looked at the chart for steel, by the way? Can I complain about that a little more? I've said it a few times, but if you were short steel, I mean, look at this. That is insane. Okay, so yeah. I was, it's a covered call, and it did, you know, it moved up to my call, my out of the money call, but that out of the money call is certainly in the money now. So I wouldn't mind if it came back to some semblance of reality. That would be fantastic. But hey, that's the tasty trade. Nobody knows anything, right? All right, everybody. We will take a look hopefully soon. I'm planning on possibly doing some videos. I don't think I'll ever gonna make a feature-length movie, but hopefully making some videos over the weekend. If you don't want to tune into those over the weekend, I get it. It's your weekend. Maybe I'll see you on the week. If you've made it this far into my videos, here is your thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you think I've earned that thumbs up, would you mind hitting that little button that is a thumbs up? I'd appreciate that very much. If you haven't already subscribed and you want to get in the trades, when we get in the trades, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and then ring the bell. Choose all. You're then going to be notified when our videos come out, which is when the market bell rings, right? Okay, everybody, I'll see you soon. Happy trading.